How's it going, everybody? We're back. I'm Johan I'm the marketing director here at Phoenix Magazine with Matt Johnson, our digital director.
Johan, we're back after a little bit of a break. You were on vacation.
I went to Scotland.
Are there good beers in Scotland?
You know, there are good beers in Scotland, but you could tell they're a lot more focused on their whiskey.
Yeah.
Which is fair, considering it's accounts for 20% of their tax revenue. So it's
all the scotch comes from there.
Yeah, exactly.
For sure.
But yeah, I had a blast. It was a good time. Happy to be back. We got some news for everybody.
News?
Yeah, we've
what do we got?
Confirmed venue and date, and we're full steam ahead working with the Arizona Craft Brewers Guild and the the Arizona Society of Home Brewers.
ASH, yeah.
We're putting on a terrific beer awards in October, which is already in the works, and then we got our Arizona Craft Beer Festival that goes along with that in October as well. It's over at the Glendale Stadium, State Farm Stadium.
So good, yeah.
It's all happening. We're very excited to be working with the Guild. They're very excited to be working with us. They're a very small team, so they're putting on their BrewCon the same week as our festival, so it's kind of going to be this crazy amalgamation of beer-centered events.
There's a lot of cool behind-the-scenes stuff.
It's going to be amazing.
For judging, and
That's right.
we're training judges on how to taste beer and what to look for. There's going to be a whole summer worth of really cool stuff that we're doing kind of behind the scenes to gear up and award these breweries that do fantastic stuff all year long, and make sure that they're rewarded and awarded. So about the same time as Great American Beer Fest.
It's a little bit afterwards. Yep.
We're doing a similar kind of event for Arizona.
Exactly.
Arizona centric. So that's great.
Yeah, we're so excited. The summer's going to be awesome. We're going to, like you said, we're going to have all these sensory trainings because we're going to have a huge panel of judges, hopefully judging up to 300 different beers roughly. So it's just going to be a great time, and we're very excited. The whole idea is to really sort of use this awards competition to sort of help elevate Arizona beers with a spirit of friendly competition.
Awesome.
Just kind of have everybody learn from each other and have everybody work together and just level up Arizona beers. So we're very excited. It'd be cool if the kinds of feedback and the kinds of sort of inspiration that this award competition inspires leads to better results at Great American Beer Festival and at the World Beer Cup and all these different it kind of helps put Arizona more heavily on the map in terms of
there's been a lot of good wins. Oso's won one last year. I know Haus won for Spellbinder. They won a gold. Oso won a silver for Sudoku.
Even smaller ones like Desert Monks, I think they won I think
their pumpkin ale. Won whatever category that is. It just escapes me off the top of my head. But
I think it was pumpkin beers, but. It's just Arizona beer is already really well known. I think they're doing a great job, and hopefully this Arizona specific awards just kind of helps continue to elevate all that. So we're very excited.
So we are super excited for that. We are continuing on our journey through different breweries. We've done 12 up to this point. Our 13th. Not a lucky number for some, but for us it is because it's Bonehouse today.
Yes.
Bonehouse Brewing has, we picked up this Carbide Light Blonde Ale, and 4.5% ABV, 10 IBU. Pretty, I haven't had this one yet. I expect really kind of light and refreshing.
Easy drinker.
Summer smooth, easy drinker type one. So we're going to crack it. Have you been up to Bonehouse before?
I have actually not been to Bonehouse, but I've had their beers at various festivals. I'm good friends with Rachel, who's one of the bartenders there. She also hosts their beer school that I think they do once a month.
She's on Instagram, Beers with Brukowski.
Exactly. I wouldn't be surprised
Brews with Brukowski.
That's right.
Fun Instagram.
I wouldn't be surprised if she ends up being involved in the judging.
Sure. I see her at a lot of festivals.
Sure.
She's involved with
very distinct red hair.
Yeah, you can't miss her. Right. Really cool place up there in Fountain Hills. If you've never been, make sure to check it out because it's a tap room, but they do a ton of beer, a lot of IPAs, hazy IPAs. This light blonde. What do you get so far off of this?
Like that toasty sort of blonde ale, like liquid toast, kind of coppery, very. Oh, I love these kinds of beers.
Yeah, that's really light and refreshing. I like that a lot. More about Bonehouse. They got this really cool setup where, obviously during the cooler time of year, they can open up these big like garage doors and just have pretty much the whole place open. They'll have live music. They'll have food trucks regularly out there. Really, really fun setup. If you can get out there to Fountain Hills. I know a lot of people ride their motorcycles there, so you run into those kind of folks up there. But they're nice. You know, they're not the Hell's Angels. They're just the biker gang that
it's Fountain
rolls
Hills
through and wants to drink beer.
So it's Fountain Hills. It's mostly, you know, as far as I know, I could be very wrong about this, but it's mostly retirees. It's kind of a popular place to go retire, or it's kind of a quieter town. The park with the fountain is really cool. Like Fountain Hills is a cool little spot right outside of Scottsdale, basically, and so I can imagine that these bikers that come through are just retirees enjoying the open road on a motorcycle.
You ride for the open road and the views.
That's right.
And when you're sitting out there at Bonehouse, you get that too. Like awesome views when they have the doors wide open and everything, and really cool Western type, almost like a Wild West type of bar set up on the inside.
Like
really
a saloon
cool place.
almost.
Makes you really feel like you're authentically in Arizona.
Love that.
Awesome. I love brewers with awesome setups like that. And Bonehouse also, a unique thing that they do, and I'll turn this towards this camera here, they tell a story, and they kind of make like a legend out of a story that they've created around every beer. So,
love that.
For instance, I'll just start this one. After exploring the foothills just east of Phoenix, I found a rough mine entrance. I lit my Carbide lantern as I ventured inside, my revolver ever at my side. And it continues with this cool story, and every can has that.
I love that.
Awesome artwork on the can, as well as, we mentioned this is our episode 13. This is fitting because they have a number 13 hidden somewhere in every artwork on every can that they do. I think you found it here, somewhere on this lantern, up on the shelf here.
Right there.
There you go.
Yeah.
So it's whenever you pick up a Bonehouse, and this is easily found any store really. Total Wine has a bunch. You can find these now in grocery stores. Bonehouse is doing a lot of stuff, and look for the 13 on the can. They do a lot of really cool stuff. Desert Distortion Hazy IPA is their number one most popular beer on Untapped, at least. I'm sure you've had probably a Dutchman's Dream Pale in the past, or maybe one of their double IPAs or black IPAs.
I've definitely had I think I've had the Engelman's Elixir.
Yeah, that's another one of their popular ones. I like that a lot.
I've definitely had the Desert Distortion. I'm a big fan of hazies. I mean, all these sound fantastic. I love this beer. I could drink this all day long. I love these kinds of beers. When it just tastes like a nice piece of, like that sort of toasty, bready, classic beer kind of flavor. I love it.
But not overwhelming where it's going to like dry you out or anything. It's very refreshing and pretty juicy.
Terrific.
Great beer from Bonehouse. We appreciate what they do. And we will see them, hopefully, at our Arizona Craft Beer Awards and Festival.
That's right.
I would imagine they would want to submit as much as they do, as much beer that they do, and they put out consumer-facing beer. I'm sure they want to get an award for at least one of the beers that they do.
Well, and I always see them at the beer festivals, so I can't imagine. I really hope, if you're watching this, Bonehouse, let us know if you're going to be there, because we'd love to have you there.
Cheers to that, man. Cheers. To that.